Now, India's unemployment rate fell to a 4-month low in July, suggesting some improvement in the labor market. But the numbers also show a mixed picture, with urban joblessness still higher than in rural areas. India's unemployment rate for people aged 15 and above fell to 5.1% in July from 5.5% in June. The July figure is the lowest in 4 months, matching the level recorded in March. The biggest improvement came from rural India. Rural unemployment fell to 4.5% in July from 5% in June, but urban unemployment moved in the opposite direction, rising slightly to 6.7% from 6.6%. So while the overall rate improved, finding work remains more difficult in cities than in rural areas. Another important signal is that more people were participating in the labor market. The labor force participation rate, or LFPR, rose to 55.4% in July from 54.4% in June. And the worker population ratio increased to 52.5% from 51.4%. In simple terms, a larger share of working age Indians were either working or looking for work, and a larger share were actually employed. Women were a major part of that improvement. Female unemployment fell to 5.4% from 5.9% in June. Female labor force participation also jumped, with the overall rate rising to 34.4% from 32.7%. In rural areas, female participation climbed even more sharply to 38.8% from 36.6%. The figures point to a stronger labor market in July, particularly in rural India and among women. But the data does not mean India's jobs challenge is over. Urban unemployment remains elevated, and the quality and stability of jobs, particularly for younger workers, remain important concerns. The latest survey covered more than 371,000 people across rural and urban India. Well, beyond India, the global jobs picture remains mixed rather than in crisis. In the U.S., unemployment stands at 4.1%, but weaker hiring and a labor force participation rate of 61.4% point to a cooling jobs market. In Europe, unemployment is higher but stable at 6.3% in the euro area and 6% across the European Union. But the headline masks a major youth jobs problem. EU youth unemployment is 15.5%, more than twice the overall rate. So globally, the picture is not one of mass job losses, but of slower hiring, persistent youth unemployment, and big differences between regions.